Today I'll talk to you about using dandelions to find a cure. Dandelions has been used for decades or centuries in using as a herb, a home remedies. Home remedies, like they use it to treat lung problems, stomach problems, kidney problems, and currently these are the uses of dandelions in today. Like you use it for tea that you can find at a drugstore as a detox for your livers or losing weight. You can fry them, you can turn them into wine, make a salad out of them. And I'll talk to you more about the chemistry behind how you extract each components. From what I learned in lab for the past 6 weeks, I'm using the same techniques I learned, which is plant extraction. First, you have the roots of the plants. You add solvents into them, which are cyclohexane, ethanol, and ethoacetate. Each solvent separate the compounds separately. And when you have your solution, you're gonna put it in a rotovap. A rotovap is a hot bath that rotates to extract the solvents or the solution separate from the alcohol. And you want that concentrated solution. When you have the concentrated solution, you put it on a TOC plate. A TOC plate helps purify your compounds into one single compound. And you're gonna add different solvents onto it to separate it. Once you succeed in separating your compounds, you're putting it onto a bigger plate. And this bigger plate help isolate each compounds out into their own single compounds. And this plate, we have about 17 compounds in there. Most of them are not seen without the UV light. When you have your compounds done, separate it, you're gonna scrape it and put it on a bioacid disc. Bioacid discs are mini absorbent that you put your compound out in to use it as, like, to test it on bacteria plate. And the bacteria we use in lab are E. coli culture. So when we streak our plate with E. coli culture, we're gonna put our bioacid disc that we have that compounds in there onto the plate and incubate it overnight. The next morning, this is our results. From incubating and then the bacteria grow, you have a zone of inhibition here. It's a zone of inhibition meaning that bacteria doesn't grow around that disc because that plant has some antimicrobial or antibacterial properties into it that kills the bacteria, preventing it from growing around that disc. I want to use that same techniques on dandelions and extracting the plants because dandelions has a lot of medicinal properties to it, but has been proved by scientific yet. Like I said, dandelions is rich in vitamin K, and that helps cure cancer, which I'm interested in. What I want to do is to extract the plants, test it, and get the compound that treat this disease and that disease, test on human, and then produce a drug out of dandelions as a supplement and ship it out and make it like treat cancer or other diseases that it can treat. Like, take home message is more than a weed, so stop killing it. And it's nice for your lawn too.